Everybody, welcome back. This is Coach Bree with Power 5. We're back for another week. Excited to see you. Real quick, little disclaimer. Make sure you're sharing these videos, okay? Make sure you're subscribing to the YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Facebook. And let's get connected. My thing is, these first couple episodes right now are just going to be really to just kind of dive into this new year, but we're really going to take it up another level. We're going to start to go live. We're going to start to take topics that people are wanting me to share. Because again, this is not about me. Trust me. Like, this is, like I just kind of shared before, like, this stuff is uncomfortable for me, but I know that there's information that can be shared. I know from testimonies from my life can be impactful for other people and encouraging for other people. And I want to do this life with you. Okay. So that's the whole reason for these videos. And I just want to stay connected with you. Okay. So thank you again for joining me this week. I really, really appreciate you taking time out to check this video out. And this week, we're going to specifically be talking about, we kind of stop saying yes to everything. Do not say yes to everything. I used to be the yes woman. Like, oh, you need help moving? Oh yeah, I got you. Okay. Oh, you like, oh, can you help me do this? Yeah, I got you. Oh, can you serve in this ministry? This ministry? Yeah. Wore myself out. Okay, wore myself out. So my thing is, we have to be people that just do not say yes to everything. Excuse me. And my thing is, we have to allow ourselves to say, you know what? What's the priority? You know, we shared in a couple episodes a while back. What's your main thing? If it's not in alignment with what you're supposed to do, it's not in alignment with your goals and with your purpose, sometimes it's okay to say no. And that's something I really had to learn. I had to learn to say, no, I can't today. Like, it's vital, you know what I mean? And not saying to be rude or be disrespectful. No. Because like I said, I still say yes to people if they just need help with certain things, or like you still say yes to what you feel like you can't and what you're capable of doing. But don't overextend yourself. We talked about last week, kind of stretching ourselves thin. Don't do that to yourself. Okay. Again, it's your choice. It's your life. And my thing is, take control back and have control of your life and stop. We got to stop allowing ourselves to be spread thin. Because my thing is, we're not going to be as effective as we can be if we're stretching ourselves in so many different areas. And that's one thing for me. Like, now, if it's not dealing with youth and young adults, if it's not dealing with basketball, training, coaching, teaching, speaking, I'm probably not doing it at this point. Because my thing is, I know what I'm supposed to do. I know my main thing. I know my focus points. And so my thing is, if that situation that I'm saying yes to is not benefiting me to grow that, to help me become better in those areas, or if it's taking time away from things that I know I should be doing, like, I really have to set my schedule really accordingly now. Like, now I'm very, very systematic with my schedule. I always leave room, of course, for the Holy Spirit to do stuff and make time for people, because my life is people and doing life with people. So I always create room for that. But as far as getting things done and getting tasks done, I don't really let anything come in between that now. When it's time for me to have those meetings, when it's time for me to record these videos, when it's time for me to get things done, write my book, whatever it is, that's that time. It's going to be very hard to kind of get anyone to kind of get me out of that, because it's like there's things that need to be done. And so really look at those priorities and those focus points in your life, so that you're not, again, being the yes person, being the people pleaser. Like I said, you talk to someone who always said yes to people, who always was concerned about, oh, what if I say no? Or, okay, what if I don't go? Sometimes you can't always go to the birthday parties. Sometimes you can't always make it to the baby shower. It doesn't mean you love that person or being in that situation any less. It's just the fact of life happens. And I've learned I need to rest, for me to be effective and be 100% in everything that I do. Okay, so we're going to take a couple takeaways from that. Is the power of your no. The power of your no. Again, it's not a rude thing. It's okay to say no sometimes, because like I said, you're busy, or you have things that you have done, especially those who are married, have kids, you have a family. Your family is your first ministry. Your family is vital. So if you catch yourself, like, I've even learned that, like, I'm not married, I don't have kids yet, but my thing is, even when it comes to my family, I need to spend more time with them, because that is my family, and I want to spend time with my friends. So valuing those relationships. And sometimes, like I said, if you just need a rest, you need to take time out for yourself, you need to get to the gym to do that workout, you got to say no to some stuff. Okay. So the power of your no. Also, try not to bite off more than you can chew. Right? That saying kind of goes around, like, again, don't stretch yourself so thin. Stop trying to be everywhere all the time. Like I said, I did that. It does not work out very well. Okay. It does not work out very well. So my thing is, do what you can do, maximize your time. but be effective in your time. Make your time productive as possible. Don't waste days. Don't waste time. Make some time for rest. Get some things done, but don't waste your day. Don't sleep the day away. Okay, there's a lot to be done. There's a lot of people to impact. There's a lot of influence to be made. Okay, also make sure that you stick to your why. What's your why? What's your main thing? Again, what is that thing that you're called to do? What are those main goals that you have for this year? That it's like you're gonna feel some kind of way if you don't get these things done. Okay, so because that's going to really allow you to eliminate certain things in what you're being active in, what you're participating in, because it's like if it don't line up with what I'm ultimately trying to do, I don't even probably need to do it at this point. Okay, so I just want to encourage you this week. Let's get down to the grind. Like I said, we're in the first quarter. We're here. We're in March now. We're about to take over. Like, let's let that momentum take us over into the second quarter, and let's really start to be effective. Let's get productive, and let's be proactive instead of reactive. Let's start trying to bounce back on things. Let's get things done. And let's continue to start the year off strong. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you next week.